extra bases compared to just 9 for Timmins. So we'll see if we can change that here tonight for the Voyagers as Derek Colbush steps up, takes the first pitch from Timmins across the outside edge for a strike. Again, I was going to get to Tanner Brown. Big thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Nice to officially really kind of meet you. There's a strike, 0-2. Some of these guys, I'll see them around. I don't really have a chance to talk with them before I do the dugout discussion. That's why it's kind of fun to do and great to let you guys get to know him. And I told him I'd give his grandpa a big shout-out. He says grandpa listens all the time. There's a pitch outside. So Denny Sisson. Denny, hey, big shout-out to you, buddy. Thanks you for listening. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. And, you know, your grandson is doing a fabulous job for us. Tanner is. So we're proud to have him on the team. There's a ball there to Derek Colbush, 2-2. So thank you for tuning in. Again, thank you everybody else for tuning in as well. Whether you're a Voyagers fan, you listen all the time, or there's a ground ball up the middle. Jumps over the head of Timmins. Scooped up by the shortstop. Throwing to first in time to get Derek Colbush. Nice job by the shortstop over there, Cameron Willman, running in front of second to pick up that slow roller. So Michael Deeb going to slide on up to the plate. I should mention the hitting coaches here, the batting coaches are, you got Kate Sisler as usual down there at first, but you got Nick Emanuel at third tonight, giving Tommy a little rest at the third base box there. First pitch to Michael Deeb is way outside. Ball 1. So I was saying thank you everybody for tuning in. Like I said, Voyager fan, you're always listening. Next pitch fouled off. Or you're a Missoula Paddlehead fan, you're tuned in watching the game, and you're listening to me instead of your normal guy, Jeff. Jeff is here. So, you know, if you want to listen to him, you can tune in to his broadcast. But hey, why not switch it up a little bit and listen to me tonight? You've only got me for a couple more games. There's the line drive shot out to left center for Michael Deeb. That one's going to get down for a long single for Deeb. They throw to first behind him, but he's back safely. So Deeb gets the first hit of the game, a line drive shot to left center. With one out here in the bottom of the second inning, 0-0 our score. Colin Runge stepping up with a .292 batting average. I was going to say, you only got me for these few games because this is the last time we will see each other in the regular season. There's a strike to Colin Runge. And I stated this several times on my broadcast here, and I think we are the one team that Missoula does not want to see come playoff time. We've played almost 500 ball with them. Swing and a miss there. Through the whole season, 0-2 on Colin. And like I said before, there's no love lost between these games. If you watched it down in Missoula, you could see the benches were cleared off a few times. Nothing too serious came of it. Crowd here trying to get behind Colin. The one out rally going here with Deeb on first. That pitch misses low. 1-2. Nick Emanuel, who's been on the 10-day disabled list. I don't know when that ends. I can't remember if it's today or tomorrow that ends. I'll have to talk with him and see how he's doing, if he's going to come off of that or not. Throw over to first. Deeb's back in plenty of time. Deeb not taking too big a lead over there. He does have good speed. Does Michael. I wouldn't call it blazing speed, but it's good. He does have one stolen base this year, been caught twice, as Colin goes down on strikes there. So the first strikeout in the game for Timmons is the second out here in the bottom of the second inning. Adam Oviedo steps up to the plate. Adam's batting .246 on the year. So his 46th game he's played in. First pitch, a little low, ball one. Adam, 6 foot, 200 pounds, went to Oral Roberts University from Fort Worth, Texas. Again, Oral Roberts in Oklahoma. If you remember dugout discussion with him, I asked him about that Oklahoma-Texas rivalry, and he said it really wasn't that bad. So the next pitch, fouled off to the right, going to get out of play there. Way out of play. So 1-1 now, Adam Oviedo. Adam has 2 home runs, 2 triples, 8 doubles. .353 on base percentage for Adam. Next pitch inside. Brushes Adam off the plate there. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Oviedo. The next pitch, there's a high fly ball towards right field. The right fielder moving over, playing the wind, makes the catch. Underhanded in foul territory by Lamar Sparks as that wind kept it drifting to the right. Had to reach out at the end and make the catch. So nice catch by Lamar Sparks out there and right. So the hit by Deeb leaves him stranded at first. So after 2, it's 0-0. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
The Met Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Taco about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget Happy Hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Back here, Centene Stadium's top of the third inning already as both pitchers have pitched extremely well. 3 strikeouts already by Tyler Newman. 1 strikeout by Mark Timmons. 1 hit. I guess I should say there's been 2 hits in the game. They have changed that error in the first inning to a hit. So, but then he was out on a double play. That was Keaton Greenwald. So it's been 3 up, 3 down for the Paddleheads as Cameron Thompson swings at the first pitch here. Misses 0-1. The second one fouled straight back by the lefty Nomans. Pitched 0-2. And beautiful Friday evening. It's cooled off here in Montana. We'd been up in the mid-90s to hundreds here for about a week and a half. And I know Texas and you guys are like laughing because I'm saying that, but it's Montana. We're up here next to only 100 miles from, or less from Canada. Come on. I mean, Riley Jepson, the Canadian, was about withered away to a pool of nothingness. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as that one's fouled away by Cameron Thompson. So anyways, it's cooled off. I said nice 76 degrees, perfect weather out there, a little 14-mile-an-hour wind blowing in. Sunny day, going to make it a little harder for the ball to be seen. Sometimes it's easier to be seen against a cloudy sky. That pitch comes across just a little high. 2-2 for those outfielders to see the ball. That's why that catch by Lamar Sparks was actually very good. He was running to the sideline, the wind pushing the ball, fighting the sun against the blue sky. So there's a ground ball to McKissick. Fields it cleanly. Throws the first in time to get Thompson. So that is 1 out here in the top of the third inning. 0-0 tie. 1 hit for both squads. And that'll bring up Cameron Willman. Willman batting .327 on the year. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Tyler delivers the next one. There's a ground ball between short and third. Going to get out to left field to Braden Daniel. He'll field that one, throw it in to Oviedo. So the second base hit of the game for the Paddleheads is a ground ball out to left field. I'll bring up a good hitter, Jared Akins. Jared Akins hitting .352 on the year. So the whole lineup for the Paddleheads is very good hitters. I mean, you got Newman with .378, Sparks .396, Greenwald .319. I mean, Brandon Riley .324. They're all top to bottom very good hitters. There's a ball to Jared Akins, 1-0. As Newman looks in. Lefty, it's a little harder to steal if you're on first. There's the pitch. There's a mile-high sky ball in the infield. Miles McKissick calling for it, but he's racing, makes the catch in front of the mound. As again, the wind playing some havoc on that one. And Tyler Newman thought about taking it, but Miles being very vocal and visual, waving his hand and saying, mine. So 2 out now in the inning. And Willman still at first. Willman does have 5 stolen bases on the season. Been caught once. And we can Brandon Riley back up to the plate. He struck out swinging in the first. First pitch to him is a little high for a ball here. In the top of the third inning, 1 man on, 2 out, 0-0 score. Brandon Riley has 9 home runs. There's the strike called, 1-1. 3 triples and 12 doubles. For Brandon Riley. Next pitch, called a strike 2. As Riley walks away in disagreement with that. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Kind of a half-hearted swing by Brandon Riley. He goes down swinging for the second time today, and the third out here in the bottom of the third inning. 1 man left on base on a single. The Voyagers still tied with the Paddleheads after 2.5 at 0. We'll be back right after this.
Things getting a little hotter than expected? Summer has finally arrived. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to hook you up. Whether you're looking for a new air conditioner or to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate an AC, the professionals at Liberty Electric are ready to help. Don't wait till your home gets too hot. Call 406-727-WIRE. That's 406-727-9473.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Montana State Fund. Montana State Fund is dedicated to helping all Montanans create a culture of workplace safety. To find out how to make your workplace safer, visit safemt.com. Leading off for the Voyagers here, bottom of the third inning, will be Lucas Polanco, the catcher this evening. So he'll step in against the right-handed Timmons, the right-handed batter's box. Swings at the first one. Line drive right between first and second. Out to right field. I think he cracked his bat on that one as well. So Lucas Polanco gets the bottom of the third inning off with a good start here. The second base runner for the Voyagers in the game. Michael Deeb being the other one. So Miles McKissick, second baseman, stepping up to the plate. McKissick batting .213 on the season. The pitch. There's a line drive foul down the right side by Miles. 0-1. So what national day is today? Well, you're going to be glad that I'm giving this today. You might not like it all the time, but you're going to be happy today, especially if you like beer, because it is International Beer Day. There's a quick throw to first. Almost got Polanco leaning the wrong way. That was a very interesting, just got a sidearm by Timmons over there. Another one. Polanco was only about a step off this time. So, yeah, it's International Beer Day. And again, hey, you know what? Our scoreboards, which we'll do here, probably started the next inning, we'll start doing those from MLB. They're brought to you by Gusto Bev. So, Miller Lite. Grab yourself a Miller Lite. Enjoy International Beer Day. And what is not to like when drinking a beer? Hey, it's National Water Balloon Day. Yeah, fill up a water balloon, throw it at your neighbor. It'll create great stuff between you and your neighbor. Really, it will. If you want to get into it, get on top of the roof and stop throwing them like little hand grenade water balloons. That's a lot of fun. There's a pitch, just misses off the plate, 1-1 to Miles McKissick. Hey, I'm all about helping out the neighborhood, have fun. Now, this one, I can't really say if I'm into this one or not. I've never tried these, but it's National Oyster Day. I don't know. There's a slow ground ball to second, scoop by O'Connor to second for one, over to first, in time, says first base umpire Mike Carr. You can tell the crowd is not happy with that one. And Miles McKissick isn't too thrilled about it either, as he grounded. Our PA guy Chris was out ready to say that was the end of the inning, but it's not. We've only got 2 outs here. So 6-4-3 goes that double play there. Nicely turned by McLean O'Connor and Cameron Willman in the midfield for the Paddleheads. It'll bring up Braden Daniel. So National Oyster Day. I mean, if you like them, yeah, there's a strike to Braden Daniel. I've never tried them. I don't know. We're not near an ocean here, and I don't know if I'd trust a gas station oyster. So 0-1 to count from Timmons to Braden Daniels. Next one, a little low for a ball, 1-1. And it's something that you should probably wear also. It's National Underwear Day. So, if you've got the Captain America underwear rocking, whatever, you got boxers, brief, hey, just be glad you're wearing them, I guess. There's a swing and a miss. We won't dive into that anymore. We probably said too much. National Work Like a Dog Day. Now, I've had dogs, and unfortunately, I got some sad news. My dog just passed away a day or two ago here, and so sorry to see you go, Chips. You were a good dog for 11 years. So, but I don't know that I've ever seen my dog work, so 2-2 is the count here to Braden Daniel. So, I would love to work like a dog, I guess. I know the connotation goes the other way, and there's a pitch inside, full count. 3-2 to Braden Daniel. It's like you're working hard. You're just, I grew up on a dairy farm, so we had cow dogs and stuff, and they work hard for, while we were out there with the cows and stuff. But other than that, they'd lay underneath the porch and sleep all day. Yeah. So there you go. Your national days today. That one's low for the first base on balls. Given up today by either side. Braden Daniel trots on down the first with 2 out. So Jake Malik will come up to the plate. Jake grounded out to the pitcher his first time up in the first inning. Timmons made a nice play on that one, reaching down, smothering the ball on the ground. Oh, true, it wasn't a hard hit ground ball, but nicely done by Timmons nonetheless. 2 out on a nicely turned double play by the Paddleheads. Although that Miles McKissick play was very close at first, I will say that. The pitch here is outside for ball 1 to Jake Malik. Timmons peering in, waiting for his sign. Now he's got it. That one's fouled straight back. And they've got to be careful with Braden Daniel. He's got 23 steals on the season, does Braden. Only been caught twice. 1-1 the count. This would be a good count to go on here. On Malik. The pitch way outside for a ball. That would have been a good one to go on because it was way outside and very slow pitch too. So 2-1. Another good count. Timmons sets himself. Delivers. That one's outside as well. 3 balls, 1 strike. So after having great control for most of 2 2/3 innings, Timmons suddenly having trouble finding the plate on a regular basis here. Or maybe the Voyagers just being a little more patient. The next pitch, off the plate, ball 4. So 2 walks given up by Timmons. Fortunately for him, he does have 2 out, but he's got a very dangerous hitter who did tremendously well against them in Missoula in this last 3-game series down there, Riley Jepson. Riley is batting .408 on the season, 47 RBIs, leading the squad. 10 home runs, 4 triples, 13 doubles. Slugging percentage, massive, .668. Well, Riley gets set. Here's Timmons' pitch to him inside for a ball. 1-0. And on deck, Derek Colbush. Derek Colbush, no slouch himself. Has a .335 batting average. On-base percentage of .429. Next pitch is a little low. 2-0. Riley Jepson has drawn 46 walks this year, leading the Voyagers in that group, I believe. The next pitch, there's a ground ball towards first. Going to go foul, fortunately, for Riley, as that was a very slow roller, and Newman was right there waiting for it. Michael Deeb with 45 is the closest RBIs to Riley Jepson's 47. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Riley. Here's the pitch. Just missing down low. 3-1. 2 men on, 2 out after a double play turned earlier by the Paddleheads. Runners at first and second. 0-0 score here in the bottom of the third. Voyagers with a guy in scoring position. First runner that's been on second all day for either team. Timmons' next pitch. Thought about swinging, didn't. It's called a strike in the higher end of the strike zone there on Riley Jepson. Full count now to Riley. So both runners will be off with the pitch here with 2 out in the inning. Wind switched a little, blowing straight in from right now. The next pitch way outside. Nice stop by the catcher, Nick Gatewood. So 3 base on balls given up. And Michael Slack is going to come out and have a chat with Timmons. See what's going on with him here. So Braden Daniel at third, Jake Malik at second, and Riley Jepson at first. And that'll bring up, as I said, Derek Colbush. This Voyagers radio broadcast is brought to you by Cowboys Bar in Great Falls. Cowboys Bar and Museum is a great place to check out more than 500 mementos from the Cowboy days and relax in a log cabin from the 1930s. Visit Cowboys for daily drink specials and happy hours from 8 to 10 a.m. or 5 to 7 p.m. Cowboys is owned by the Montana Cowboys Association. Stop in at Cowboys and connect with the rich cowboy heritage located at 311 3rd Street Northwest. So the umpire went out to break up the meeting between the whole infield and Michael Slack. There was a discussion between him and Slack then on the mound. There's really nobody warming up in the bullpen for the Paddleheads. I see some light stretching going on, but nothing too serious. So Colbush will step up to the plate, batting left-handed against the right-handed pitcher. Excuse me. First pitch to Colbush is low for a ball. Crowd trying to get behind him here. Get a 2-out rally with bases loaded. 35 RBIs for Derek. Takes that one, hard ground ball to second. McLean O'Connor up with it. Throws the first in time to get Colbush. So 3 batters left on base for the Voyagers after 3 walks given up by Timmons. It's still 0-0 after 3. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, we've created an extraordinary heart program. Our outstanding teams focus on patient safety and achieving good outcomes. Centrally located on one campus, we have what it takes for us to save and improve lives. In our cath lab, we provide innovative care for structural issues, blockages, and other concerns. Our expertise include open heart surgery, carotid artery surgery, vascular surgeries, and more. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza High Powered Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza High Powered Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza High Powered Pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Welcome back here at Centene Stadium, where it's a 0-0 score, with both pitchers doing very well. When you're following the Voyagers to Great Falls, stay at the award-winning Days Inn, where they take pride in providing guests with a clean and well-maintained hotel. The locally owned Days Inn of Great Falls offers comfy, pillow-top beds. When you're not sleeping or at the ballpark, surf the web on free Wi-Fi. Mention you are in Great Falls to see the Voyagers and receive a 15% discount. Call today to reserve your room at 406-727-6565 or online at daysin.com. Start off the fourth inning. It's Keaton Greenwald for the Paddleheads. Takes the first pitch on the inside corner. Strike one. Tyler Newman pitching a phenomenal game so far. Only given up 2 hits, struck out 4. Next pitch is ground ball towards Oviedo. He gobbles that one up, throws the first in time to get the out on Greenwald. So 1 out just like that here in the top of the fourth inning. Lamar Sparks will step in. He grounded into a double play, 6-4-3. Shortstop second to first, for those who don't know the numbers. Lamar, a good hitter for the Paddleheads. Comes in batting, .396, fouls the first one away. So who's ready for some Major League Baseball scoreboard update? Naaman's second pitch, high and away, 1-1 now the count to Sparks. Next one is high, 2-1. Make that 3-1. As that one misses as well. Naaman's next pitch. That one's high. Ball 4. His first walk given up in the game today by him. And that'll bring up Jason Newman. So Major League Baseball scoreboard update presented by Gusto Bev. Bringing you the beer that invented light beer. Miller Lite. Hey, it's International Beer Day. International. Not just national. I mean, you should really celebrate, folks. It's a Friday night. International. Yeah, I don't care where you're listening from. Whether it's, there's a pitch down low, stopped nicely by Polanco. You could be in Sweden. Hey, it's the internet. You could be listening anywhere. Have yourself a beer. It's International Beer Day, and we've got Gusto Bev bringing you the beer that invented light beer, Miller Lite. Bottom of the fourth inning, 0-0 between Pirates and Orioles. Not Oreos, but Orioles. There's a ground ball towards third. Runge goes to second, over to first, in time for the double play to end the inning just like that. A 5-4-3 double play. So, No hits, no runs. It's still 0-0. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth inning right after this.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craziest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy, potato-o-lay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the Mini Fried Chicken Taco with Spicy Jalapeno Ranch is just $2. Nice to know you can still find real value out there these days.
The Valuous menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our new app, earn free food.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
We're back here, Centene Stadium. Timmons still on the mound for the Voyagers to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading off for the Voyagers in this inning will be Michael Deeb. Deeb had a single to left center in his first at bat. Got the first hit going for the Voyagers in the second inning. Got stranded at first, however. Continue our MLB scoreboard. Again, brought to you by Gusto Bev, the beer that invented light beer. Here on International, not just national, international Beer Day, Miller Lite. Bottom of the eighth inning, Astros all over the Cleveland Guardians, 9-3. First pitch to Deeb is called a strike. Top of the eighth inning, Mr. Jones, are you ready for that? Are you watching that, or are you paying attention to me, Mr. Jones? Because your Tigers are beating the Rays 3-2 in the top of the eighth inning. There's a pitch outside for a little short. It bounced between first base and home plate, and I think that's why Newman cut that one off, thinking that it wasn't going to catch up to Jake Malik. Of course, we all know Jake Malik is very fast. So a sacrifice fly for Michael Deeb. Runners at first and second still. It wasn't a deep fly ball, so I was a little surprised that Jake went. But Sparks' throw, as I said, was a little short, and Newman picked it up on about the third hop. And I think Gatewood felt he would have had him at the plate, but who knows if the ball was being slowed down. Rookie's first pitch is fouled off for strike one. But when it's all said and done, Voyagers now lead 3-0. Timmons' next pitch, strike called, 0-2. Well, Timmons out here again early on Runge. The next pitch rings him up on the inside corner, says home plate umpire Eric Martinez. And third strikeout for Runge. Voyagers do get another run as Michael Deeb sacrifice flies home Jake Malik. Now leading after 5, 3-0. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Welcome back to Centene Stadium, everybody, where the Voyagers now have a 3-0 lead after 5 innings. Going to the top of the 6th will be Jared Akins. Still facing Tyler Nauman on the mound. First pitch called a strike on the inside edge. 0-1. Jared's second pitch is a ground ball to McKissick's backside. He fields it, throws the first in time. Nicely done by Miles. So 1 out right away here in the top of the 6th. Brandon Riley, who's got 2 strikeouts, both swinging today, comes up to the plate. So about a Pioneer Baseball League scoreboard update for you folks. Presented by Gusto Bev. Strike 1 across the plate there on Brandon Riley. Bringing you the beer that invented light beer. Miller Lite, of course, International Light Beer, or not light beer, just International Beer Day. There's a ball, 1-1. So enjoy that beer while I tell you about the PBL scores. Bottom of the 8th inning, Raptors lead the Grand Junction Rockies 11-9. Strike called right down the tube. 1-2. So Brandon Riley in danger of striking out for the third time here today. The pitch, that one's high. Northern Colorado Owls leading the Rocky Mountain Vibes in the bottom of the 7th, 7-2. Bottom of the 6th. We'll get that right after the pitch. There's a foul ball down the left side. 2-2 now, the count on Brandon Riley. Bottom of the 6th, Mustangs leading the Range Riders, 6-4. Top of the 4th inning, Boise Hawks leading the Idaho Falls Chuckers. That's good news. 8-3. Keep that up, Boise Hawks. Good job. The next pitch doesn't break, does the breaking ball. Stays up high. 3-2. Nauman's had 2 walks so far today. 4 strikeouts, 2 of them to Brandon Riley. Pitch, there's a high fly ball center field. Malik racing in. The wind holding that one up. Not going to be letting it go anywhere. And that one caught about 50 feet behind second base. For the second out here in the top of the 6th inning. Nauman now facing Keaton Greenwald. Greenwald had a single in the first inning that went off of the leg of Miles McKissick out to center field, and then a ground ball out to the shortstop. In the first inning, he was the first out in a double play ball hit by Lamar Sparks. First pitch comes across for a ball. The second pitch, high fly ball to center field. The wind bringing it back in. Going to be caught by the right fielder eventually, Derek Colbush. So 3 up, 3 down. Go the Paddleheads once more. Voyagers lead after 5.5, 3-0. We'll be back right after this.
The Met Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Talk about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craziest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy potato olay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the mini fried chicken taco with spicy jalapeno ranch is just $2. Nice to know you can still find real value out there these days.
The Valuous menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our new app. Earn free food.
Well, Mark Timmons has left the game officially. The final score on him here is going to be 3 runs, 5 hits given up by him. Not a bad game he's pitched, just some timely hitting by the Voyagers. Replacing him is going to be number 20, Nate Boyle. No, not a Boyle there. He's just a Boyle on the mound. Nate Boyle. ERA of 3.0. Has a 1-0 win-loss record. Has appeared in 10 games. Pitched 18 innings. Given up 14 hits. You know, I'm going to take this opportunity to let you know that City Toyota of Great Falls has a great lineup of Toyota hybrid vehicles to choose from. They'll help you get more out of your drive with less emissions. In fact, Toyota currently has 8 hybrid models to choose from. So stop by City Toyota today or tomorrow for your hybrid introduction. Toyota, let's go places. As I said, Simmons has gone to the showers. Boyle on the mound getting his last warm-up in. Again, 18 pitches, has given up 14 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned. He does have 8 walks, but also 17 strikeouts. Given up 2 home runs against 67 batters and 1 double. Batting average against him is pretty low, 209. He does have 4 wild pitches to his credit, though. So Adam Oviedo will be the beer batter here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So everybody's suddenly on the edge of their seats, hoping from a hit from Adam, who has a hit today, a triple already to right center, as well as a fly out to right field. So he is 1 for 2. Came in batting .246. Boyle, pitching from the stretch, delivers first pitch. Very fast ball, fastball, but it's high and outside. Ball 1. Kid's got some steam on that one, apparently. Mid-90s, I'd say. He's settling now, delivers. That one called a strike on the lower edge of the strike zone. 1-1 the count now on Oviedo. 3-0 lead for the Voyagers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The next pitch, fouled off to the right, going to get out of play. So the beer hopes are alive. I see people lining up next to the steps to the concourse underneath the stadium here in hopes of getting some cheaper beer. Again, we're in town for the next 2 days. Saturday night game tomorrow at 7 p.m., then a Sunday game at 4 p.m. Pitch, swing and a miss, drop by the catcher, throw down the first to complete the strikeout is made. So Oviedo keeps the crowd thirsty. 1 out. Lucas Polanco had a sacrifice fly his last time up in the 4th inning, bringing home Adam Oviedo, who'd reached 3rd on a triple. Then he also had a single in the 3rd inning, so he is 1 for 1 officially. And again, he's our dugout discussion tomorrow. Boyle settles down, delivers. First pitch a little low, ball 1. Boyle, 6'2", 210 pounds, from Farmersville, Ohio. Last club he was with, the Bismarck Larks. Northwoods League? Okay. A league I've never heard of. The next pitch, it's a little low as well, 2-0. Now the count on Polanco. Polanco, 6'2", 205, from Fort Worth, Texas. Played for the University of Texas, Tyler. The next pitch, that one's a little low as well. So 3 straight fastballs, all in the dirt. So we'll see if Lucas has got the green light from third base coach today, Nick Emanuel. Not sure where Tommy is. I haven't seen Tommy today, but he's not on the field. So the next pitch, that one's low. 4 straight pitches for a walk to Lucas Polanco. Nice job there. Miles McKissick grounded into a double play in the 3rd and struck out swinging in the 4th. So he'd love to get a hit here. Voyagers leading. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to no runs, 3 hits for the Paddleheads here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out, 1 man on. Polanco, not a very big lead, maybe 7-8 feet. Takes a bigger secondary lead when the pitch is delivered. That one's fouled off by Miles. Strike 1. So Lucas will get his lead off of first again. He has 1 stolen base and caught stealing once. So I don't foresee him really running anywhere. The pitch, high for a ball. 1-1 the count to Miles McKissick. You can hear the whistle blowing in the background on the golf course behind the stadium. I played around out there today, 18 holes. Didn't do bad. Nothing but 3 putts, right? That's the good stuff in golf, I hear, right? No, just kidding. There's a high hopper towards third. Throw to second in time or to first. In time, says the first base umpire. So that'll do it. The 3rd out in the inning for the Voyagers. No runs across, but they still lead after 6. 3-0. We'll be back right after this.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance in your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craziest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy potato-o-lay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the mini fried chicken taco with spicy jalapeno ranch is just $2. Nice to know you can still find real value out there these days.
The Valuous Menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our new app. Earn free food.
Welcome back here to Centene Stadium. Voyagers leading after 6 innings, 3-0. New pitcher on the mound for the Voyagers. Yeah, the Voyagers is... No, I guess it's not a new pitcher. Sorry, I thought it was. It's still Tyler Newman on the mound. My bad. Don't get excited. So Sparks will... No, not Sparks. Yes, Sparks leading off here, top of the 7th inning, takes the strike for the first pitch from Newman here to start the 7th inning. The second pitch, strike 2. Sparks stepping out, recollects his thoughts. Sparks, 6'2", 170-pounders from Katy, Texas. The next pitch is hit into right center field, drifting towards right, though. Kobush says, I have it. Malik backs off, and Kobush makes the catch. So again, the wind coming into play a little bit there. No wind. That might get down in right center. But as it is, it blows it all the way into right field. For the first out here in the 7th inning. Jason Newman steps up. Newman tonight. Line drive right at the knees of Colin Runge at third. In the second inning, that pitch gets past the catcher inside for a ball. And then he hit into a double play on a ground ball to third base. 5-4-3. There's a line drive that's going to get down in the left field for Newman. And Braden Daniel waits for it, scoops it up, and throws it in. So we'll see if they send out a pinch runner for Newman. Nothing yet, so it looks like they'll keep him in, reserve that for maybe a later time. So the fourth hit given up by Newman. There's a ground ball at the middle. Dive by McKissick. Misses, gets out in the center field. Brought back in by Jake Malik. So 2 singles given up by Newman after getting 1 out here in the 7th inning. So this is where I'm a little surprised they're not going to pinch run for Newman. At least get 1 run on the board here on a single. And I don't think Newman can do that from second unless it's a long single. There's a slow roller towards third. Runge charges, throws to first. Not in time to get a speedy McLean O'Connor. Very slow rolling ball towards Colin. He gave it all he had, throwing hard on the run. So the base is loaded with 1 out. The first real trouble Newman has been in this game. So 3 singles by the Paddleheads. Now has them with more hits than the Voyagers, but not more runs. And that brings up Cameron Thompson. Thompson has 7 home runs this year. There's a ground ball to Oviedo. He bobbles it, though, and can't get anybody out. So that'll be an error on Adam Oviedo. He, in my opinion, he looked up just a little bit, expecting to flip that to McKissick to turn that double play. They were going to get a double play, their inning ending. So an error on the shortstop allows a run to score. So 3-1 now. And that'll bring up Cameron Willman. Pops that one up. Infield. Who's going to call for it? Finally, McKissick makes the catch. So 2 out in the inning. That was an infield fly rule as well, but so 2 out in the inning. Cameron Thompson at first, McLean O'Connor at second, and Nick Gatewood at third. The error allowing 1 run to score. 2 out, Newman pitch, swing and a miss by Jared Akins. So that one was way outside, and he was kind of hesitant on the swing. Wasn't sure where that one was going to up, I don't think. He grounded out to second his last time up. Swing and a miss right through that one, too. And popped up to second in the 3rd inning. So he's 0 for 2 is Akins tonight. 6'3", 220-pounder from Altadena, California. Well, his next pitch is outside in the dirt. 1-2. So a 3-1 lead for the Voyagers here in the bottom of the 7th. Definitely not a safe lead, or top of the 7th, sorry. The pitch rung up for strike 3. Down goes Akins with only 1 run. Give it up, Boz and Stoves. 12:05 Central Great Falls. The pitcher is still warming up on the mound. It is still Boyle. He just takes his time a little bit. So 1 run on the 1 error and 3 hits for the Paddleheads makes it a 2-run game here, going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Leading off will be Braden Daniel for the Voyagers, who got himself a single and then was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice in the 5th inning. Both teams have turned 2 double plays today, so defense is doing well. Almost would have had a third if Oviedo had not bobbled that one. Again, I think he just looked up a little too soon. There's a ground ball towards second. McLean O'Connor throws the first in time to get Braden Daniel. So 1 out here to start off the bottom of the 7th inning. Brings Jake Malik to the mound. Or to the plate, sorry. I think if he goes to the mound, he may be in some trouble. So what happened today in baseball history? Well, something that's kind of important to what I'm doing right now. 1921, the radio station KDKA in Philadelphia broadcast the first Major League Baseball game between the Pirates and the Phillies. First pitch is a ball to Malik. And, so you know, the Pirates beat the Phillies 8-5. The announcer was Harold Arlen. Mr. Jones, I'm speaking to you again. Detroit, you know, you probably know this in 1931, not to say you were alive. There's a high fly ball, left field, wind, pushing it towards the foul line. Going to be caught out there by Brandon Riley, as that one stayed up for a very long time. So Riley Jepson coming up. But in 1931, Detroit pitcher Tommy Bridges lost his bid for a perfect game on a little bloop single by the 27th batter, pinch hitter Dave Harris. Tigers did win over the Senators 13-0. Boyle looking in at Riley Jepson. Now delivers. Fouled off at the plate. Strike 1. 1969, Willie Stargell hit the first home run out of Dodger Stadium. The shot off of Alan Foster, the right field pavilion, went 506 feet. Phil Niekro pitched a no-hitter today in 1977 for the Atlanta Braves. Willie Mays was inducted into the Hall of Fame today, 1979. That pitch is a ball, 1-1. Who was in his class with him? Warren Giles and Hack Wilson. Steve Carlton was pitching for the Giants today. That one's fouled off to the left, making it 1-2. Got pounded for 7 runs in 3 1/3 innings by the Reds. But Carlton did get his 4,000th strikeout to join Nolan Ryan as the only pitchers to reach that plateau. The Giants released Steve Carlton, after his start, and he joined the White Sox, 1986. There's a high fly ball, left field, drifting with the wind, foul, out of play. And in 1990, Hall of Fame induction ceremonies for Jim Palmer and Joe Morgan were rained out in Cooperstown, New York. So you'd think they would just go back the next day and do it again, right? No, wrong. The ceremony was conducted the following day at a local high school. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, there you go. A little more knowledge about what happened today in baseball. Boyle waiting and delivers. There's a fly ball to left field. Wynn's going to carry it away from Riley out there. And Riley Jepson has himself a double as that one gets down and hits the wall for 2. So Riley Jepson gets a little help from the wind, blowing in from right center, blowing that ball away from Brandon Riley for a double. So 2 out, 1 man on second. Brings up Derek Colbush. Colbush tonight, 0 for 2 officially, has a base on balls in the 5th inning where he got stranded at first. The Voyagers had the bases loaded, but could only score 1 run. Which beats the 3rd inning where they had the bases loaded and nobody scored. So one's better than none, right? There's a hard ground ball to McLean O'Connor. Scoops and throws for the 3rd out in the inning. Voyagers strand 1 on 1 hit. Still lead after 7, 3-1. We'll be back right after this.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. So call your carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craziest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy potato-o-lay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the mini fried chicken taco with spicy jalapeno ranch is just $2. Nice to know you can still find real value out there these days.
The Valuous Menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our new app. Earn free food.
Welcome back here to Centene Stadium. Tyler Nauman's still on the mound for the Voyagers. First batter he's going to face off here in the top of the 8th inning, Brandon Riley. First pitch, check swing. Ball's a little low. He didn't even appeal. It wasn't much of a swing there, so it is a ball. I just saw that we're having some more issues with our website here in the feed, so apologize, but at least you still got me here, network1sports.com. Next pitch is a ball. That one fouled off, so 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a fly ball to left. Wind going to carry it out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch comes across, called strike 3. Brandon Riley turns away in disgust, his 3rd strikeout of the game for the first out here in the top of the 8th inning. Keaton Greenwald step up to the plate. The first pitch to Keaton, a little low and inside, ball one. The next pitch, a little low, ball two. Here's the next one. That's high. Ball three. So 3 straight pitches, 3 straight balls to Keaton Greenwald. Greenwald with 1 single today. And a ground out to short and a fly out to right. That one's called a strike on the high end of the strike zone, the outside edge of the plate. 3-1. The next one, that's going to be low and inside for a base on balls drawn by Keaton Greenwald. So 1 out, 1 on for the Paddleheads, who trail 3-1. And action now in the Voyager bullpen as somebody's getting up to throw out there. Lamar tonight, 0 for 2, drew a base on balls in the 4th. Had a ground out and a fly out in the game. First pitch is a strike. Lamar Sparks does have 12 home runs, so he could tie this game up with 1 swing. There's a ground ball to Oviedo. He steps on second, throws the first. Big by Riley Jepson. Gets the double play. The third one turned in the game by the Voyagers. So Newman gets out of another inning without giving up anything. It's 3-1 after 7.5. We'll be back with the bottom of the 8th inning right after this. The game, you have 1 run on 6 hits, and that 1 run is an unearned run. The pitch, that one breaks off the outside edge, trying to get Newman to swing, but Newman, pretty disciplined hitter up there, has only 40 strikeouts this year and 225 at bats. The pitch, swing and a miss. There he goes for his 41st strikeout of the season. Newman says, roll, Ross, take that.